Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. My name is Ahmadin Shafwan.
My name is Syed Muhammad Bilal bin Saimi.
My name is BBI2001.
And today we will talk about uncleanliness of public toilet. The phrase disgusting is often heard when it comes to public toilet in Malaysia. Malaysian public toilets certainly do not have a good reputation. Public toilets are one of the public facilities that will be used by all segments of society, including the tourists from abroad. The nation image will be tarnished by poor public toilet cleanliness. So, Syed, can you give me a factor that contribute to this situation?
Thank you, Danish, for the introduction about this topic. So, I would like to give you guys a factor that can contribute to the uncleanness of public toilet. One of it is poor toilet facilities. When we talk about toilet facilities, I want to keep in touch about tissue. Tissue is very important in some circumstances. I would like to give some example or situation about tissue. When someone doing their defecation, suddenly the water flow is being cut down by big substances or not paying the bill. We don't know. So they can use the tissue as one other way to clean their waste product. So in this situation, tissue is very important as other way of clean the waste product. So another way that toilet facility can provide is the design of the toilet itself. So when we talk about design, I would like to describe more about the drainage of water flow. The water, when we use the toilet, we can say that the water is not clean. The water is being contaminated. So the water cannot flow freely when the drainage is not provided. So in this case, the contaminated water is currently in the same condition. So the water is very, very unclean, dirty. So it will make unpleasant smell to the surrounding. So I would like to share with you guys some quote about from Marie Kondo, a Japanese consultant. She said what? She said the objective of cleaning is not just to clean, but to feel happiness living within that environment. So Faiz, can you explain to us about your main point, which is ineffective cleanliness that can cause the public toilet to be contaminated?
Of course I can. Thank you, Syed, for your contributions. One of my main point is I want to say that a cleaner that is unresponsible, that is they don't want to clean their own toilet during their own work schedule. Well, this is because we are humans. We have our own feelings, which is laziness. A cleaner that is neglected to clean their own toilet and to follow their own work schedule by their own manager will cause a toilet to become contaminated. I will give you one of the example. A cleaner that doesn't want to collect all the trash, such as tissues, sport tires, or also chewing gums. That is, all people always throw up to the sink of the toilet rack. So the drainage systems will become accumulates due to all the trash that accumulates to the whole of the drainage. Hence, all the water will accumulate and become unpleasant smell. From this situation, we can say that the cleaner need to become the most responsible persons to clean all this trash to follow up the safetyness and also the cleanliness of the toilet. So that is my point. So Danish, can you give us another point that we can discuss about this topic?
Okay, thank you, Faiz. So for me, dirty toilets show that the people are less concerned on hygiene and are irresponsible in maintaining the cleanliness of public facilities. Those people who do not clean up the public toilets are non-civic minded and lack toilet etiquette. The most common ethical offences are do not flush the toilet after use and squat on a toilet bowl. This type of behavior are the worst. This behavior cause the unpleasant smell that make people think twice before entering the toilet. Other than that, wasting the tissue paper, dirtying the toilet floor, and do not put trash such as tissues, sanitary pads, and cigarette butts in the bin provided yet into the toilet bowl are some types of behavior that make the toilet are full of trash. Furthermore, lack of a sense of belongings could be another factor of the low level of public toilet cleanliness. Maintaining the cleanliness of public toilets are everyone's responsibility and not only for the cleaner. So we have list all of three factors that have contributed to the uncleanliness of public toilets. So for now, can we discuss about how to overcome this situation?
So, during our conversations, I already list all the 3 points that we got, which is ineffective cleanliness,
Poor toilet facilities.
And irresponsible users.
So for these 3 points, I think my points is the worst between us. Why? Because a cleaner is the main core for us to keep the cleanliness of the public toilet. Hence, to overcome this point, I want to ensure that all the government will increase the number of a cleaner. Hence, we can increase the manpower for the cleanliness sectors.
Pardon me, Faiz.
Yes,
I think I disagree with your point.
but why?
Because when you talk about increasing the manpower of the cleaner, we cannot ensure that the cleaner do their job properly. So I think my point is the most worst point than yours. To overcome my point, that is poor toilet facility, I think that the manager can provide more quality and quantity, more quantities and quality of the tissue, so that the user can use the tissue to the fullest. I am very confident that the user can use the tissue beneficially.
Forgive me. Both of your explanation on how to overcome your points are good, but not the best. When we talk about public toilets, the word public is referred to the all segment of society. So, on how to overcome my point, which is irresponsible user, people must know their own responsibility to keep the cleanliness of the public toilets. So, they will be responsible on their mess when using the public toilets. Hence, the user can use the public toilet whenever they want in comfort. So, how about my explanation to my points?
I think I agree with your point.
Yes, I think that all of us have already agreed to your point because we all know that your point is the worst among us. So, I think that I like your explanation about humans need to know their own responsibilities. Hence, we all know that human is the main core to cope this problem. So, let us all keep our public toilet in safe and clean all the time so we can use it whenever we want. Thank you.